Hello everyone, this is my aquaponic setup where I have converted an Ikea cabinet into an aquaponics garden. Since we moved, we don't have a yard anymore, and I love to garden, and I'm trying to come up with unique ways to continue to grow veggies and herbs and all kinds of good stuff for myself and my family. And this is my first test with aquaponics, and it seemed like the cabinet in my living room was the perfect place to start. So we'll take you on a little tour here. Here's my 10-gallon fish tank where I've got 6 feeder fish right now. I'll put some decorative elements in there since it is in the middle of the room here. And what I've done is I've taken a pump that's actually behind this brick. I've run the water up into the grow tank up here where, let's see if I can get the light to adjust, where I've got a mixture of gravel for fish tank and some river rock, and I've adjusted my flood level to go just above the river rock, where I've opted to use some rock wool grow cubes, and you can see we already have some sprouts going. It's been about 4 days. So here's the fill, and there's my Bell Siphon in the back. I have set for 3.5-inch fill, and it takes about 45 seconds for the bin to fill and about 60 seconds for the Bell Siphon to flush and drain back into the fish tank. Let's see if we can watch that happen. It's actually filling right now. You can see the water levels rising in the corner over here. And it's going to rise just above the gravel line. Get the Rockwell cubes nice and wet. And you can already hear it starting to drain. It takes about 5 to 7 seconds for the Bell Siphon to flush, and there it goes. Now we see it here, it's in full flush, aerating the water nicely. What's floating around right there is a water lily bulb. We figured we'd just go ahead and throw it in there and see what happens. Not counting on it growing, but it may. And it takes about 65 seconds for it to drain. So I thought that was a pretty good balance to oxygenate the roots for my veggies up on top. You'll also notice that I have a rock covered in moss, and that's part of a different system that I'm set up over here that I just made with some vinyl gutter and another fluorescent setup above that. It's in test phase right now, so I have it shut off, but when it drains into the moss, waters the moss, and it helps complete the system. So again, I hope you enjoyed my first attempt at an aquaponic system, and interesting way to convert an Ikea cabinet. Thank you.